after another record-breaking number of events for the month of January on the WBO, at a 15% increase on December's events, having over 730 combinations in 240 top decks at 81 events. I'm going to show to you the best blades to consider putting into your deck for the month of February. I'll even compare the data for each blade against the previous month to see just how the meta has shifted, and I promise to you there are some surprises in store for this one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next tier list. And if you want to be within a chance of getting the latest release of Golem Rock for free, check out in the description below to find out how to win. The D tier consists of blades that can be seen in top decks all above 5% of the time, which makes them worth considering running in your deck, but should not have more than one if you want to have good consistency. Any blade not featured on this list should also be viewed in a similar way that if you want to see competitive success, you should only run one of these blades. Shark Edge is the first blade to feature in the D tier, having 6% of the top decks and having 4% of wins. This is a harsh drop-off when compared to last month where it took 10% of wins, and I had personally imagined Shark Edge to benefit greatly from the release of Low Rush, giving it a better stamina and more consistent wins.
Shark Edge, 360 flat. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Samuari Saber is the next D tier blade, seeing a minor drop-off in both top decks and wins when compared to December. This is likely as a result of the new blades entering the meta that were not previously available. As such, Samuari Saber remains in D tier, but is still a great option to run in a deck if you want to counter decks with lots of attack blades or dragoons.
Samurai Saber, 960 level. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Pretty decent hits. Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. Samurai win.
Dran Buster falls from the C tier to enter the D tier this month, as its tournament results practically half in both top decks and wins when compared to December. Dran Buster's all-or-nothing nature, just like that of Shark Edge, is likely the reason for this shift.
Dran Buster, 560 low flat. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, Stone. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, massive. I think Dran Buster's done for though. Okay. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Whale Wave also falls out of the C tier and into D tier, with its results also halving, which is likely caused to the same blade coming up in this tier list, which people who have liked these all or nothing style blades have now moved on to as their option for their deck. Whale Wave is still a solid choice and is much more flexible in its builds than Dran Buster or Shark Edge.
Whale Wave, 160 taper. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. He's out of the pocket. 3, 2, 1, shoot. He's out again.
The C tier features blades with less risk than many of the previously found in D tier. Nightmare was the first blade in C tier that hasn't seen much of a change from last month, as a result of Nightmare's great variety of builds that allow for it to be used as an attack or defensive blade, thanks to its unique ball design, providing an offensive style early and very defensive stamina in the late game.
Nightmare on 160 brush. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Impact Drake flies up the ranks into the C tier for its first month since release, being the probable cause of play rates halving for the previously mentioned blades on this list. Impact Drake offers a massive hit thanks to its 39 grams of weight, as well as deflecting rubber that can bounce blades off of it sometimes. It has come with a lot of controversy in the community since its release, being the cause of many stadium breaks and blades cracking, but regardless of this, the blade has seen 16% of top decks and 15% of wins. There is still much more testing to be done with this blade, and it could see improvements next month.
Impact Drake on 460 under needle. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
For B tier, these are the blades that you can consider running in a deck and have confidence of the outcome to be good for you. Aero Pegasus is the only blade to be featured in the B tier, which many of you thought was a controversial placement in the previous tier list. However, since its stats do not reflect that of the A or S tier, it's difficult to place it higher than this. It has seen a good improvement in top decks at 19% and wins at 22% when compared to last month, so it is definitely moving in the right direction.
Aero Pegasus, 360 level. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Come back out. 3 to 1 shoot.
A tier are blades that you can expect to feature in many decks that you come up against in a tournament, and will often provide a variety of ways to play for each one, depending on the circumstances that you need it for. You should always be thinking about putting at least one of these into your deck. Tyranno Beat sits at A tier with a 31% of top decks and 30% of wins, which is up a bit from last month. This shows promise that regardless of the Impact Drake seeing meta play, it has not removed the need for Tyranno Beat, which offers a great smash attacks thanks to its shape.
Tyranno Beat, 560 point. 3 to 1 shoot. Three, two, one, shoot. 3 to 1 shoot. 3 to 1 shoot. Boom, come on. Three, two, one, shoot.
Silverwolf sits atop the A tier with almost an identical top 3 and win percentage as last month, but with more people playing it in January, it means more people chose to run the blade than in December. Silverwolf's free spinning wheel provides a great defense against most attackers and a good alternative for those that aren't keen on Wizard Rod.
Silverwolf, 970 free ball. 3 to 1 shoot. 3 to 1 shoot. 3 to 1 shoot.
The S tier blades are a cut above the rest, seeing incredible numbers when compared to the previous tiers, being in no less than 40% of top decks, with one even hitting the 60s. You should always be running at least one of these blades in your deck to see consistent results. The first blade in the S tier is Phoenix Wing, which is a phenomenal blade, being the best in slot attack type, that has also seen a new mold, changing its weight from 38 grams to 39 grams. This combined with the release of the new bit Low Rush would have led me to believe that you'd see a rise in its wins and top decks. However, as you can see, Phoenix Wing has slightly fallen off in the results. This is likely due to more people trying to run Tyranno Beat and Impact Drake, as well as Aero Pegasus. Phoenix Wing is still the best option to pick for attacks, and should be definitely considered as a choice in your deck.
Phoenix Wing on 360 taper. 3 to 1 shoot. 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 3
Cobalt Dragoon has jumped one place in the S tier from last month due to its tournament results skyrocketing it. With such a heavy blade that is the best left spin choice in the game currently, it sits in a great spot to beat many stamina and attack types with its combination, which has likely allowed it to get 52% of top decks and 58% of wins.
Cobalt Dragoon, 760 elevate, 3, 2, 1, shoot.
This is just so one-sided.
Yeah. Three, two, one, shoot. This 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Lastly, Wizard Rod sits firmly at the top of the S tier for another month, being the best blade in the meta. Its ability to be used in attack, stamina and defense combinations is what sets it apart from the rest, even the other blades in its own tier.
Wizard Rod on 960 Hexa. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Three, two, one, shoot. Three, two, one, shoot. Cool.
And if you liked these tier lists on the blades and want to see more for this month, please let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.